Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for today. It's going to be a general energy reading and we're going to see what you need to know, what you need to be aware of. Take it how it resonates, please. This could be past, present, future. You will know best where this fits for you. Okay, if it doesn't fit, if it doesn't resonate, then maybe check out a different placement. Okay, so let's see, Libra, what do you need to know today? What is the message for Libra? Divine spirits, what is the message for Libra? Let's see. What's going on here? The Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Six of Wands and we have Judgment in reverse. So it kind of looks like somebody is trying to push through something, trying to push through success. I feel like with Judgment in reverse, somebody is not listening to their better judgment. Somebody might not be thinking very logically, practically about something, or not very strategically, or some sort of a long-term plan is not working out. Somebody could have made bad plans, but the Six of Wands is really giving me, I'm going to keep pushing forward even though I'm wrong. Okay. Judgment in reverse. Somebody's not listening to their better judgment. Oh no. Some of them are upside down. Sorry, just give me a sec. Okay, well, it's just two. So let's see. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for Libra? Why is that in reverse? The Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. So it does have something to do with love, happiness, a new beginning, a new love offer. The Page of Cups, good news, somebody reaching out to someone with a proposal, happiness, love. Okay, what's the Six of Wands? The Hermit. The Six of Wands. Okay, so somebody is very determined, very sure of themselves in something. The Four of Pentacles. Holding on to something, holding on to resources, stability. Why is Judgment in reverse? Justice. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. Something to do with a breakup or a severed contract. The Seven of Cups. Some sort of confusion, or somebody's confused. Somebody doesn't know what to think. Somebody doesn't know how to feel. Maybe they don't know how to think right now. Judgment in reverse. They're not listening to their better judgment. Let's see what this is. What's the Knight of Pentacles reverse? Can you tell me more about this? Three of Swords. Somebody is feeling heartbroken. The Devil. It's the Devil. What is this? What's the Knight of Pentacles reverse? Pathway in reverse. Something's not moving forward, or somebody's not on their right path because of a lack of strategy, a lack of planning. What's the Three of Swords, Devil? Seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. Seduction. Feeling heartbroken and betrayed because of some sort of hooking up, some sort of flirting, dating. somebody here wearing a mask. Somebody is hiding something. Somebody's not showing their true feelings. They're hiding something. They're pretending, wearing a mask when it comes to a third party, and somebody has been lying. So I don't know if this is you, Libra. Somebody has lied to you. It could have left you heartbroken. Somebody might have hidden something about some sort of attraction, flirting, dating. Tell me more about this, please. The Eight of Cups. This has to do with somebody walking away, leaving someone behind. The Two of Swords. Not having any kind of clarity in a situation. Or maybe you walked away from someone, or somebody here walked away because they didn't know what to think, or they didn't know the truth. It's giving me lies. Mask and the Sword in reverse with the Devil is giving me lies. But they're painful lies. Three of Swords. So when it comes to some sort of attraction, what's a Two of Swords? Girl talk. Time with friends. So I don't know if someone here had a conversation with a friend expressing that you don't know what to believe, you don't know what to think, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to feel, you don't know what to think, you don't know the truth. You might feel like somebody has been lying to you. Somebody's not telling you the truth. They're hiding something, possibly about being attracted to someone else or flirting with someone else or falling into temptation. Okay. What's the Page of Cups? Unconditional love, giving and receiving affection. But it's a page. Whoever this is coming out as a Page of Cups. So it's, you know, the Page of Cups is someone that wants to offer you something. They want to offer you love, but all they have to give is a fish. There's not really much in the cup that they're offering. What's the Page of Cups? The Ace of Wands. The Eight of Swords. Somebody feeling trapped in their head about taking a step. I mean, it's kind of giving me like maybe you are stuck in your head about whoever you're dealing with, okay? Or maybe taking some sort of action towards this person. Maybe you're worried that they're going to walk away or somebody's going to leave. Maybe you've dealt with some sort of lies in the past or somebody hiding things from you in the past. It's giving me a tinge of like insecurity, if I'm being honest. What's the Ace of Cups? The Six of Pentacles. I mean, not to say that this is just insecurity. I'm not just getting just insecurity off this. I'm getting that you might have dealt with someone who lied a lot, who hid things from you, maybe even about other people. They might have hidden things from you when it comes to flirting with others or enjoying the temptation of others or the attention that they get from others. I feel like you went through something here with the Three of Swords that was painful. Lies or somebody not showing their true feelings or their true intentions or being honest. It was very painful. So I don't know if you're at a point where right now you just don't know where it's going to go. You don't know if you can really rely on this person. The Knight of Pentacles reversed now is giving me kind of like being able to rely on someone. Maybe you don't know if somebody can offer you like long-term stability and reliability, dependability because of lies told in the past. It's even giving me like maybe you're not sure sometimes if this person will really stay okay? Especially if you've dealt with maybe some sort of third parties in the past, or this person lied in the past, they hid things from you in the past. Maybe you just don't know sometimes if they're really gonna stay, okay? It's kind of like, you know, what if they just leave me for someone else, okay? That kind of a thing. What's the Ace of Cups? So it is giving me, like I said, real something that actually happened to you in regards to this person, but it then turns into insecurity moving forward, right? Because that wound is there. That wound has been created. It's like if one time you lie and you make me feel like you're attracted to other people, then yes, people can tell you that they'll change and it'll never happen again, but where's the security in that? Like, how can you rely on that it will never happen again if somebody has shown you that they're capable of doing it, right? What's the Ace of Cups? An engagement ring. So maybe for you, this is somebody that you see or you saw yourself having a serious commitment with, okay? A serious partnership with that could lead to marriage. Maybe that's something that you, for one, you want. On the other hand, maybe it's also scary, okay? Because maybe like, you know that this is not what holds anybody with you, right? It's kind of giving me like this engagement ring is what you want, but I don't feel like it's necessarily tied to, well, in a way it is. I mean, in a sense, it is probably tied to a single person, but also it's like you just value commitment, okay? Or you just value the feeling of somebody committing to you and solely to you, which is, you know, what anybody wants, unless you're, what's it called? A polyamorous? You know which one I mean, right? But if you want like a higher level commitment from someone, because that's just maybe your own values, okay? Like it's the values that you live by. Like you just want a certain level of commitment in a partnership generally. If you're dealing with someone that doesn't necessarily give you the feeling that they're reliable or that they're stable, in the sense that there's lies and there's third parties and there's things that are hidden, or, you know, are you maybe attracted to someone else or something like that. It could also stir up that fear of like, well, if I do get committed to you, you know, I mean, that's not a guarantee that the behavior will change. Some people think, oh, after the commitment or after the marriage or after we have a baby, then they'll never leave. It'll be over. But that never solves the problem, right? It never solves the problem. So something here might feel scary, okay? What's the Sun? Somebody here is focused on their self-worth or focused on themselves, or maybe you have spent a lot of time trying to focus on your self-worth. Time to heal. Self-appreciation. I mean, maybe your journey to finding your self-worth, okay, or working on your own confidence, maybe it even started with this situation. Because if you're dealing with someone, if you're in a relationship with someone, and you only have eyes for that person, right? And then there's lies, or you find out that they hid something from you, or you find out that they're secretly falling into temptation. I mean, it doesn't have to be literal cheating, but it could also just be, you know, that there's someone that maybe flirts, maybe online, okay? Maybe they, you know, do the Instagram thing, liking other people's pictures, or generally just, I don't know, maybe following a bunch of like weird accounts and stuff like that. Who knows, right? So if you ever fall into that, that breeds insecurity in most people, okay? Because you no longer feel like your partner, that you no longer feel like their eyes are only on you. You feel like they're looking everywhere, right? They kind of got their eyes everywhere. So it's like I feel like taking a step with this person, it leaves you feeling trapped in your head sometimes, because where's the guarantee that that person changes? I mean, they might say to you that it's never going to happen again, but there's really no guarantee, because, you know, this is weird. I don't know why this is coming out this way. Why are these cards here? Okay, what's the Six of Wands? Guess it's important for someone. Coffin in reverse. Growth, change in reverse. Transition in reverse. Yeah, it's like you might really not know if this person is really capable of changing, okay? Because like that is the reality a lot, is that people don't change. They might say that they've changed, but can you really change like your preferences? Can you change what you're, you know, I don't know, this is weird. The Two of Pentacles. Why is that here? Judgment. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? We have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Dating someone new in reverse. Meeting someone new in reverse. So, I mean, maybe you don't want to date someone else. Maybe you know for a fact that you don't want to date anyone else, or maybe this is something that this person tells you, okay, or has told you in the past many times, that they don't want anyone else. They don't want to date anyone else. They don't want anybody else but you. But somehow there's something within that maybe doesn't let you quite believe that to be true, or maybe you still feel like they're saying it, but they're not showing everything, okay? So maybe you've dealt also with someone where you've noticed that they lie about certain things because they know that if they told you the truth, it would hurt your feelings, okay? So if something like that has happened in the past where they, you know, they don't want to say anything that will hurt you or push you away. So it's kind of like, I'll tell you everything you want to hear, right? Oh man, so why is this coming out for Libra? Why is this important today? Because of a fight. Okay, because of an argument. Because of a fight and the truth about a Queen of Cups. Or some sort of an argument. I mean, I don't know if the Queen of Cups is another person, or if it's just about you maybe and your emotions. The truth about your emotions, your emotional world. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Occupation in reverse. Poverty. The truth about somebody being in poverty, or maybe you feeling left out and alone, left alone by this person. Occupation in reverse. Maybe this has something to do with when you didn't have a job, or you didn't have a stable income, or you went through some sort of poverty in your life. The truth about some sort of an argument, about a fight. Okay. Breakup, separation. So this could have something to do with a breakup, or you giving someone the silent treatment, or the truth about a fight, the truth about an argument and a breakup. meeting and conversing with friends. Or maybe this Queen of Cups is a friend. I don't know. It does say girl talk up here as well. So maybe someone here, this is about you talking to a friend about an argument that you had with someone. Okay. So the truth about a Queen of Cups and you talking to a friend about an argument. Okay, what is this? Five of Swords. It's somebody being maybe selfish, very calculated. Four of Pentacles, because whoever you're dealing with, they could be very greedy, okay? Four of Pentacles again. You could be dealing with someone who's maybe a little bit, somebody's a liar. King of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands, yeah. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, or if this is someone from your past, maybe you've noticed in this person's character that I feel like whoever you've dealt with, they've lied about their, it's giving me like attraction, right? Or, how should I put this? Is maybe you feel like this person, they enjoy validation or attention from others, or in the past, it did something for their ego, okay? Maybe this was something that they enjoyed in the past. They enjoyed a lot of attention. It made them feel good, or maybe whoever you're dealing with in the past, they were more promiscuous, or they just made bad decisions in love. Okay. Whoever you dealt with here, they were just more in and out, like just not very dependable, okay? More temperamental. I guess that's a good way to put it. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. Gaslighting. Yeah, this person, you might feel like they gaslight you, okay, about their intentions, or yeah, a self-absorbed narcissist. A one-sided relationship and the love bombing. You might be worried that somebody love bombs you in the sense that they tell you, well, I don't want anybody else and I only want you. And, it comes from a place of you being betrayed by this person badly, okay? And it's really giving me, maybe you just don't know, maybe you're just not sure if this person's really capable of having a monogamous relationship, okay? Or if they're someone that might get bored easily, or, they need a lot of like visual stimuli, I guess you could say. Or maybe you've just noticed a patterning in this person that they, they get, it's like somebody that's very drawn to, naked women. Let's just put it that way, okay? Stabbed in the back. It's like, this is the kind of person, if they've got Instagram open next to you and they're looking through their short feed and a girl comes up in a bikini and she's like, throwing it in the face. It's like, this is someone, maybe you've noticed that they can't look away. Like they just have to check it out. And then they only go away when you stare at them. You're like, well, you're going to look at this shit right next to me? Okay, it's like something like that. I feel like this person, they have maybe made someone here a bit insecure because of like a wandering eye, okay? And hiding and lying and then like deflecting. It's kind of like you catch them red-handed on Instagram and then they're like, no, I don't do that. I'm not that kind of a person. I would never do that. And it's like, I just caught you though, right? So that doesn't make it any better for you to build trust in the long run when you catch them red-handed and then they just play it off like it didn't just happen, right? It's like something like that. Yeah, I don't know why this is so important for you, Libra, but apparently it is. Tell me about the Hermit. The Seven of Wands. The World. Yeah, I don't know if this is like online activity. Okay, the World. This person could get very defensive about what they're doing online. Okay, we have the King of Swords again at the bottom. What is this? A karmic relationship. Triggers, turmoil, resentment lessons. Yeah, so there seems to be triggers in this relationship. Okay. High honor. I mean, I don't know why high honor is here. It could just have something to do with honor, or maybe values, okay? Tradition, upholding tradition. Maybe what you expect from a partner, how you expect them to behave online, in the public, okay? There might be clashes there. Why is high honor here? Five of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords. Yeah, it definitely has something to do with pain and a wound. I feel like this Three of Swords is a wound. It's something that really hurts you. And it's like, maybe it hurts you to the point where you're not sure if you can even work, if it'll even work. It's like, I don't really know if this is going to work long term. I feel like you want it to, okay? I feel like you do wish for that. You do wish for it to be long term, but I feel like a part of you just worries. You're very, you've been hurt. You might reject this, okay, a little bit, because it's not even, so I don't know if it's really about this person actively seeking out third parties and cheating. I don't feel like that's what it is, but I feel like they do, maybe you feel like they lie about the attention that they get, or like flirting with other people, or the fact that they might, I don't know. It gives me like they make you feel like you're replaceable, okay? Which is not a nice feeling. But at the same time, they might feel like, so this is the weird thing, right? It's like they flip-flop between it. So on one hand, they'll make you feel like you're replaceable. And on the other hand, they'll tell you that they don't want anyone else, and they don't want to have anyone else besides you. And it just makes it very unstable. Like, you just don't know if you can really trust how this person feels and what they're saying to you, because you feel like the things that they say to you, you feel like there's something behind it that they're not saying. It's like they always come across as having like a calculated intention, okay? Or that they just say things that people want to hear because they don't even, I don't know if this person even has clarity or truth about their own thoughts, okay? Yeah, what's the Three of Swords? The Chaser. The Chaser. Okay. The Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't know why this is here. I mean, I don't know if this is your energy, okay? It's like, on one hand, you fight for this. On the other hand, you just don't know. Sometimes you don't know if you should fight for this. A King of Cups. Emperor in the reverse. Who's this? Well, maybe maybe it's also just this person that you're dealing with, okay? Maybe they just have two sides to them. Again, with the Two of Pentacles, maybe this person just has two sides to them, okay? And it just doesn't feel like maybe you know that this person has a shadow side, right? The shadow side is the Emperor in the reverse. It's someone that can get angry, temperamental. They can act very cold. They can act very, like, you know, dismissive, very dismissive of you. And then they can also be a King of Cups, like overly loving, very giving, very caring, very compassionate. It's like this person has two sides, and sometimes it's just hard to figure out like which one is the one driving the car, okay? Or does somebody have control over both of these sides? I don't know. It feels very complicated. It's like they have, like, is it a mask? Like maybe sometimes you ask yourself, like, is this King of Cups a mask to the Emperor in reverse? Like, okay. What's Judgment in reverse? Texting, calling, love call, phone messages, talking on the phone. Talking on the phone, Judgment in reverse. Why is Judgment in reverse here for them? A Queen of Wands. Talking on the phone, a Queen of Wands. Something about messages, Page of Wands and a Queen of Wands. Talking on the phone with a Queen of Wands. Magician in reverse and the Moon. This has to do with some sort of illusions, manipulation, secrets. Okay, what are these messages with this Queen of Wands here? Mirror. It has to do with something to do with a marriage. Relationships reflect our wounds. Mirroring each other. Introspection. Something to do with a marriage. Okay. A self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship. A one-sided relationship. Being charmed or used. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you're just worried that this person is charming you. But why is this here? With wedding rings, marriage, and an illusion. This has to do with a hermit taking some sort of action. High honor. The Page of Cups, some sort of messages. The Hangman in reverse, somebody feeling stuck because of something to do with money. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, something to do with money. A lot of money. Receiving money, investing money into something or someone, okay? Why is the Hermit here again? A journey. And a gift. And a marriage. Giving someone the gift of marriage. And a journey. What's the Hangman reverse? Expectation. Feeling stuck in the expectation that you'll get the gift of marriage. or something about you expecting, or somebody expecting something. Oh, help me understand this better. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting, want to date, but not receiving what you need. Yeah, so it's kind of giving me like, again, like there's some sort of a lack of clarity in the situation, okay, or in the relationship as to like where it's going or where it's headed. And I don't feel like it's necessarily coming from you, but rather the other person, because they don't necessarily make you feel stable, or they don't necessarily make you feel like they're committed, okay? I feel like on one hand they say it, but then their actions say something else, okay? Their actions could be very confusing for you sometimes because their actions and their words don't always match up, okay? I feel like you want commitment, but on the other hand, it's maybe scary for you because maybe you don't know if this person is, like, is it really what they want? I feel like you're scared of getting hurt by this person. You're scared of opening yourself up to that forever, and then only to be disappointed. Like with expectation comes disappointment, right? So maybe you're very worried that this person will just get up and leave, okay? It's like you banking on that some sort of a forever, and then they just get up and they leave. Maybe you're worried that they're gonna meet someone else. Maybe you're worried that they're gonna just get bored. It's because those fears are not coming out of nowhere. It's probably something that you've had some sort of experience with this person in the past, so it makes it very hard to kind of put all your eggs in that one basket, right? Which is weird, because then look at what kind of a relationship dynamic that is, okay? Now, I don't know if this person, maybe they were married in the past, okay? Maybe they were married in the past already. Maybe this is someone who has gotten divorced. It doesn't have to be, though. Maybe it's just your expectation of marriage. But it's also kind of giving me like maybe you being confused as to why it appeared that like maybe in past relationships this person was able to commit and now they're not, right? That's kind of what this is giving me as well. It's like, you know, it's kind of that it's very confusing. It feels very confusing. So I feel like you're the one that's a little confused sometimes, because it's like this could be someone that says to you, you know, I only want you and I only want this with you and you're the one and I don't want to date someone else. But then you've caught them like flirting with other people, okay? Or you've caught them you know, doing things behind your back or lying to you and not telling you certain things about, you know, different things. I don't know, it could be anything, right? But you know that in the past, they were able to commit to other people. And it's just, it's like, what? It's giving me that confusion of like, how are you able to commit in the past, but you're not able to commit now? And at the same time, you're telling me you don't want to date someone else. You don't want anyone else. You're sure about me. You're 100% sure about me, but you don't make me feel like you're sure about me. It's very, it's giving me a lot of like, I mean, I feel like it's normal though for anyone to feel insecure in a relationship if you're dealing with a partner that doesn't make you feel secure, okay? When it comes to how committed they are, when it comes to how serious they are, or even like how, even when it comes to things like lust, okay, or, you know, their attraction to others. Like if you feel like you're dating someone who might be more of a, you know, easily attracted to others, they have like a, it's like they can't help it. It's like a girl walks in front of them and they're just staring at their ass automatically. It's like, how are you going to feel secure if you feel like you're dating someone like that, right? And yeah, that's just, it's normal. The Star and the Page of Pentacles. Something about a wish fulfillment or healing. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, you could be really stressed out and worried about like investing with this person, okay? Investing into something new with this person. It could really be stressing you out, right? You could be worried about like investing into things together, or making purchases together, or I don't know, starting something together, because it's like, well, I'm not really sure if you're gonna really stick around, man. I mean, it's also kind of giving me that fear, like, you know how sometimes they say that when certain people, like, it doesn't have to be narcissistic NPD, but people like that, they get into relationships, or you know, you move in together, or you get married, or you have kids, and all of a sudden they change. You could also be worried about something like that happening, okay, where they change all of a sudden, right? Like for the worse again. Page of Wands. Like if you already went through something with this, like this in the past, and this person is swearing it's the past and it's never going to happen again, and they've changed their ways and blah, blah, blah. If you're thinking about taking the next step, it could be freaking you out, because you're like, well, you know, if it gets locked down and secure, like, what if it changes, you know? Because I feel like this person has never given you, not even from the very beginning, that feeling of like, this is it, like, I'm secure, I know, I'm very sure about you, this is it. Like, it's always kind of been, I don't know, this one is hard, this reading is hard. Something about an Empress in the reverse, investing long term. Lying. Yeah, Ace of Swords, lying about a Queen of Wands. Yeah, this could have really fucked you up. I feel like this is the third party, okay? Queen of Wands. Lying about the Queen of Wands. Lying about investing into someone else long term. And I honestly feel like that is something that maybe really threw you off. And it's taking me back to that example that I just gave of like, you maybe knowing that somebody invested into someone else long term, and then they're telling you all these things that you want to hear, and they're telling you, you know, I'll give you the moon and the stars and everything in between, but there's no real security, there's no real commitment, and it could just be confusing. It's like, why were you able to give that to someone else but not to me? I mean, why is it that you claim you didn't want to be with that person, but you gave them more commitment than you're able to give me? It's something like that, okay? And the fact that this person lied to you about a Queen of Wands, it could still haunt you. Not the Queen of Wands per se, but like the capability of lying to that extent, right? I don't feel like you're triggered about this Queen of Wands per se. It's more about this. It's more about this. The fact that they were able to do that to someone, okay, you could be worried that they're going to do the same thing to you, right? Yeah, this one is, this reading is not for everyone, okay? Please only take it if it resonates. Please do not go in the comments, I'm encouraging toxic relationships. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading, okay? If this doesn't resonate, then don't force it to, okay? Just saying, guys. The Five of Swords. Something about an investment, investing into something here. Page of Pentacles. Somebody trying to win at all costs when it comes to even what they invest into, okay? Maybe you feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, they were more than happy to invest into someone else, and they were more than willing to give them a commitment, and more than willing to step up and show up for someone else. But when it comes to you, it's just like, it's just not there. It is not there in the same extent. And I don't know why that needs to be explained. I mean, it's more like, I feel like a lot of confusion around this person that you're dealing with. Like, why? Like, I just don't understand what it is. Is it fear that holds them back? Is it a fear of commitment? Is it just maybe their own bad experiences of the past? You know, maybe investing into someone else long term, it like really messed them up, and then now they don't want to do it at all anymore. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Closing words for Libra. This one's difficult. Four of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Something about someone moving out of the house, rejecting something, rejecting someone, okay? Maybe you or them, maybe both of you sometimes reject the other person, okay? And say, well, you know, I don't know. What if you move out of the house? Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's giving me, again, it's like these calculated motions that someone takes. They take like calculated steps, like, well, you know, in case I move out. And it's like, if you're really secure about someone and you're really going towards building a life with someone, you're not planning with, well, what am I going to do in case I need to move out? I mean, that's just, you know, normal people that feel secure in their relationship, they don't do that. So I feel like this person, they make you feel like they've got one foot in, one foot out, and as you're just waiting on the day for them to switch up on you and leave and walk out, because they've done it before. That's the thing. That's the trigger. It's like, because you know they've done it before. So it's very difficult. Justice. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. That's who I feel like you're. The Four of Cups. Yeah, you just reject this side of this person, okay? I feel like you are just like, I just don't know if this person, they're a Knight of Wands. They're flighty, they're in and out, they're temperamental, they're a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They just don't offer a lot of long-term stability or security. And either the Four of Cups is you now being worried about, you know, your future, if it's even possible with this person at this point, or, you know, if it's just going to end up being super disappointing, or if they're just going to fall into temptation again. Is this someone that can really be monogamous? I feel like that's a question in the room, okay? Or it's also you rejecting this because, you know, you feel like, why was it possible with someone else but not with me? Like, why are you like this with me but not with other people? Why were you so able to give to someone else but you can't do it the same for me? It's like something like that could also be painful to deal with, okay, to some extent. Just make you feel like, yeah, Nine of Swords, it's really, whatever this is, yeah, it does stress you out a lot. Maybe it does have you up in your head a lot. Because you don't know, like, to what extent you are replaceable. I feel like this person has made you feel like you're replaceable, but also told you that you're not replaceable. They've taught you or shown you that they are capable of lying. They are capable of keeping secrets. They are capable of lying in your fucking face to deny something that is blatantly obvious, okay? So it's like stressful. The Two of Wands, yeah, worried about taking the next step. The Devil, because you know this person has a side to them. You know that they do. You know that they do. You could be really stressed out about taking some sort of a next step with them. Or you could be stressed out because you don't know what they're planning. You don't know how they're going to act, what they're going to do, okay? What their intentions are. Nine of Cups in reverse. Some sort of unhappiness. Why is this important, though? Nine of Swords. I don't understand. Why is this so important for Libra? The Hermit. It's important for a hermit. About somebody holding on to what? Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like, honestly, the Nine of Pentacles is the person that you're dealing with. I feel like they're very greedy with their money. Okay, they're very, like, self-centered when it comes to their independence as well. It's like they don't want anyone They don't want to help anyone. This person is very like, they are very greedy, okay? They hold on to every little penny that they have. I don't know. Yeah, they could be a little bit controlling as well when it comes to money and finances. That could be another thing that you don't understand really, is like maybe looking at the past is like, you know, that somebody with other people was very giving, very generous, very like, you know, I'm going to take out the dollar GUN, excuse me, and, you know, blow it around. And with you, they're very stingy. They're very, you know, keep it apart. Like, this is mine and this is yours. And I want, you know, this is the kind of person, they won't pay you back, but they will, you know, count every single penny that you owe them, right? Without having even paid you back. That's this kind of a thing as well, I think. Yeah, and that's the message, Page of Wands. The message about how you might be keeping this on the inside, or these are your deep inner fears, your deep emotions, okay? Eight of Swords, what's having you, yeah, it's like something here is definitely keeping you trapped in your head, okay? And I feel like it's like what you don't know, what you can't see, what you, it's fears. A lot of it is probably fears, your own trauma, okay? Your own pain, your own worries. Yeah, and something about all the things that this person has kept hidden from you. It could still keep you trapped sometimes. It could still keep you up in your head sometimes. So this is hard because it's like something that's very hard to heal through, because you need a lot of trust. And if you're dating someone that doesn't always give you a lot of security, it is hard to trust, right? Because you need to feel very secure. It's hard to trust when you feel like someone is very wishy-washy, or keeps things hidden, or lies, or knows how to keep their feelings like down. Yeah, this one's hard, okay, Libra? So I don't know. I don't know. I hope this helps. I hope it does reach whoever it's meant for. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.